Hawley Senior Living, an alternative to nursing home care that provides support for daily living. Online at hawleyseniorliving.com.
Concord Equipment of Hawley, making mowing and snowblowing fun and easy with zero-turn radius hustler equipment. Wright Funeral Home and Cremation Service of Hawley, Lake Park, and Moorhead, committed to exceeding your expectations since 1881. Muscatell-Burns Ford, your Hawley Ford dealer for new and pre-owned vehicles, on the web at muscatellburnsford.com.
First National Bank of Hawley and Dilworth, your locally owned full-service bank, both conveniently located right on Highway 10.
Greater Hawley Homes is ready to show homes no matter where they are located or who has them listed. Now is a great time to buy. Give a call or visit our unique website at greaterhawleyhomes.com.
The Shooting Star Casino, Hotel, and Event Center is a proud sponsor of the Hawley Area Community Show. Visit us online at starcasino.com.
Today we are with Ruth Smith, family worker of REACH in Hawley. REACH, of course, is our rural enrichment
and counseling headquarters,
and obviously offering counseling services to those in. Do you want to explain what areas, locations that can utilize your services?
Yes, we are basically anybody can access our counseling services.
Okay.
Yeah.
So outside of the city of Hawley.
Yeah, and Glendon, Hitterdall, Ulen, Barnesville. Those are generally Lake Park, generally the areas that come, but anybody could access.
Now, can you explain, does REACH work closely with the school systems?
Yes, we do. We receive a lot of referrals from school counselors.
Okay. What other services does REACH provide?
We also provide the Dress for Success, which provides free interview outfits for women, low-income women that are going on job interviews.
Sure.
And once they get the job, then they get additional outfits.
Okay, and we were visiting earlier. You mentioned how Dress for Success was previously located in Fargo.
Right.
But has recently moved back to Hawley?
Yep.
This is good news. It's more local for those right here.
Yes.
And where can we find Dress for Success?
Dress for Success is located right here in our REACH building at 421 5th Street in Hawley.
And so one can call the REACH number and set up the appointments?
Right.
Okay, good to know. Perhaps we should throw in the REACH phone number.
Yeah, 483-3145.
Okay, good to know. And who's coordinating that department?
Linda Sonius.
Okay.
And
so call for Linda for Dress for Success. What else do we have? We have the REACH Reusable Thrift Store.
Right.
Anything new going on over there? That's at a different location.
Yep. They are, well, they've been there for a few years.
Okay.
But
I'm sorry, different from REACH. So located uptown.
Yeah, uptown, right.
Do you want to give the address?
You know, I don't know if I have that address.
It's on 6th Street.
Right.
Okay. Let's see, any other events coming up where I imagine REACH is always looking for volunteers to help?
Yep, we sure are. We can use volunteers over at our thrift store. We can have volunteers over here helping with our food pantry, filling bags, helping unload a food order. But we also can use volunteers with newsletters and mailings. And also we can definitely use volunteers with answering our phone.
Okay.
And doing copying and light secretarial work.
Okay. And any hours, what hours are you operating?
We are open Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 5, and then Fridays are 8:30 till 2.
Okay. And the food pantry and Dress for Success, are those hours the same?
Actually, the food pantry is changing hours and days.
Okay.
Starting December 1st, it's going to only be open on Mondays from 9 till 4, and Fridays from 9 till noon.
Okay. Okay. Anything else you want to include for the viewers?
No,
not much. Okay. I think we pretty much in a nutshell summarized all of REACH services, although if you have questions, please contact anyone here at REACH, especially Ruth.
Yep.
Thank you, Ruth, our
You're
family
welcome.
support worker at REACH.
Thank you.
In Hawley. Yep.
Muscatell-Burns Ford of Hawley offers a complete line of new and pre-owned vehicles, from heavy-duty Ford trucks to economical passenger cars. The Parts and Service Department at Muscatell-Burns Ford is your one-stop shop that keeps you going. Muscatell-Burns Ford, your hometown dealership, committed to serving customers to their satisfaction, right on Highway 10 in Hawley.
First National Bank of Hawley and Dilworth is your locally owned full-service bank. Enjoy free First Reward checking, a high-interest bearing checking account with great rates. Both offices are conveniently located on Highway 10 or bank online. First National Bank of Hawley and Dilworth.
Welcome back to the Hawley Area Community Show. We are at the Hawley High School with instructor Bill Gottenberg, science teacher, and you also have double duties as Community Ed Director. Bill, thanks for joining us. We would like to share with our Hawley community some of the activities and programs offered through Hawley Community Ed.
Well, we're real fortunate here to have people interested in taking classes here in Hawley, and people that like to get some ideas, and people willing to teach, and we have a lot of good activities going on during the school year. We have a fall activities program that we put on for adults and children, and then in the winter we have another session, and then we move into the summertime with our summer recreation program, swimming pool. And so yeah, it's a good program. I appreciate the support of a lot of our businesses and people who purchase ads in our programs for community ed, and a big fundraiser for our tournament is the Hot Shot tournaments that we just presently hosted a tournament for girls on January 2nd and 3rd.
Okay.
And receipts look really good from that tournament. We had 41 teams here.
Okay. Is there another Hot Shot tournament coming up in February?
In February 13th and 14th we have the boys tournament, and usually with the revenue we make from both these tournaments is around $12,000.
Wow.
And that goes to the summer program to keep the fees down.
Mm-hmm.
And it couldn't be run without the volunteers of community members that help out with the tournament or in the concession stand, and that's very helpful.
Very good programming. Good. Let's talk about registration. That's pretty important regarding these classes to determine whether the class is held. How can people register and sign up?
There'll be a brochure coming out, and this was the one that we had this last fall here, and we'll have one coming out in the winter here soon.
Okay.
And on the back page we have a registration form where people can write down what classes they're interested in, and we do want to try to get close to breaking even on classes. Some we make some money on, some that we break even, some we lose on, but overall we want to try and get the people into our school, keep the lights open, the doors open, and a place for people can continue their learning throughout life. Some of the different classes we offer are, we work in arts, we have some painting classes, we have open gym on Sundays, there's adult men's basketball, there's a co-ed volleyball program, the basketball's on Wednesdays and the co-ed volleyball Sunday nights, and we also do classes on the computers and gardening, and we also like to, we did some fishing rod classes last year, building. Yep. We have enrichment classes for the youth. There's ECFE, which is for 3 to 5-year-olds, early childhood family education, and that's a good Mrs. Eklund and Mrs. Marshall teach those classes. Paula Boucher has a before school, after school program for people that need to drop their kids off before they go to work.
The FITS program?
So yes.
Okay.
And so we do have a lot of different activities.
Programs for all ages. That's really good. Okay, well, and to register again, you can come to the high school, fill out the form, bring that in, or call the high school, 483-3555, and direct questions to Bill if you need to.
Yep, that's right.
All right.
And the skating rink is open right now too, so the city's done a nice job keeping the ice going, and that's warming house, and hours are like 4:30 to 8 during the week, and 1 to 8 on the weekends.
All right, thanks again, Bill. We appreciate your time.
Well, it's been a pleasure talking with you here today and having me.
Thank you.